Hey, what's up, guys? Cool.
No, I don't think so. The kids are older now. By this time next year, they all have jobs of their own.
Start a homestead, live that life.
Okay, sounds good.
Showing a list. So we need to go this way. Whoa. What is putting people's eyes? Dude's eyes are like popping out of his skull. What?
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Oh yeah?
It seems like a small decision.
Oh,
but they all
it
add
is
up
a
over
coffee
time.
shop.
It's paralyzing. You really stop to think about it. Buddy, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
What? So you can buy coffee here. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't really
yes,
buy coffee
nothing wrong with the
or
simple
drink
that.
that.
Yeah. Yes.
But you know what I do drink?
I did.
I drink water and I drink G Fuel. Which I guess caffeine is nice that way. I do not have a cup today. But
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
oh yeah. Is that what chocolate is? It looks like a person, like a person trying to flex in like that pose with her arm. Okay. So they sell food here.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
Oh yeah?
Selling art is a bit of an art itself, you know. In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity, but before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work, I can't afford to stay in one place for very long. Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do, but I suppose life can be surprising. Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
Oh, yeah. What is me?
Well, I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see.
Yeah,
I'd
you're
rather
from
just
here.
avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
Yeah, we can do it.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated. Back to it then.
No. So we'll go over here. Oh, this is interesting. It's like some kind of steampunk, sort of place.
I don't think you meant to be there. The story just doesn't make sense. I hear ya. I wouldn't go him out. Definitely funny.
Things so armor.
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine. All this stuff is legit. Promise. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Hey, take it easy.
Don't know if I'm gonna buy anything right now.
Not my cup of tea. But it's amazing. It's got this really calming effect.
By the way, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Apparently, he's got some work.
Oh yeah? You got another job?
You know, I went to Poe.
Oh.
People joke, say those maroon zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. But they think it is. And that makes them dangerous.
Really? I wonder if it's a still from Elden Ring.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff. Can't really remember it.
Something about an orphan and a... You guys are the same person.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her, and I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
Yeah. We doing that? Hey, chat. Yeah.
No one she's sent so far has had any hint of a sense of humor. So either she's getting craftier, or you're not working for her. Please, let me know if I can assist you further.
What is...
If this is some sort of bargaining tactic, I assure you it won't work. I thought the name made it rather obvious. We are the authority on trade in the settled systems. Whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests, we make sure things get where they need to go. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction there is. We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be timid about doing business.
Is gonna give us more quests?
That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be more specific. We frequently post cargo running jobs up on the mission boards around town. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's not what you're looking for, well, I can't really help you then.
They say there's like bounty boards or something in this game.
Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, the Trade Authority uses them to post cargo hauling jobs. You'll usually find mission boards in bars, typically ones nearest the spaceport. You might be able to find them elsewhere, but that's your best bet.
Oh, dude, that's great.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one. Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay. What if I do want to return it?
Sorry, all sales are final. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some other matters to attend to. Thanks for your business.
Alright.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us. Hey.
What? Okay.
wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district. Never a door. Something I can help you with?
Okay. We can just have this stuff? What do we got in here? Oh, that's stealing. There's a person in here.
Yeah? Hi.
Unless, like, that's the bar. Is this the bar?
Always nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in
Everyone's
whenever
welcome,
you
so long
like.
as you keep your hands to yourself.
You know, stay
Understand?
as long as you like.
Kirk has some trouble.
Don't be a stranger.
No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes. Nothing else. Mom, that's Kay, gets all the
I don't
credit.
think it's a bar.
Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule: no causing trouble. Everyone abided by it, put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are. If folks are willing to pay a little to have someplace to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then, we'll sure take it. Yeah, you're welcome to some of whatever we've got cooking today.
That is a lot of money. Oh, I guess we have money though. I didn't know we had that much. I guess we can take a couple of these. It's like some Subway. Okay.
Folks gotta look out for one another. That's why I started serving food all those years ago.
So it's your like. I don't think this is a bar, but
Kay's place is like a second home. Problem is, I don't really have a first. No, I came here like a lot of folks, looking for work. It's an ongoing search. Ones who've been here for a while, they can't even... Maybe someday I'll be the same. Nope, just, make sure you wipe your feet. You track mud in, then someone's gotta sweep it out. Most days, that's me. What you see is what you get. Work's rough, day's rougher. But I like to think when things get bad, that's when people's kindness shines brightest. Even down here, where the sun don't shine. Stay safe.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. We don't exactly pass around an offering plate, if that's what you're asking. But we do run mostly on donations. And as you might have guessed from the surroundings, we try and stretch those donations as far as we can.
Interesting.
We started as an intellectual movement built around atheism. As our numbers increased, we began focusing on humanitarian efforts and showing what humanity can achieve when we work together. Nobody likes working for someone who micromanages them. You may get results in the short term, but in the long run, it comes at a cost. Business decisions really are. If you want to build a better work environment, we can offer you some counseling. We've analyzed a lot of the most successful employers looking for what works and what doesn't. But I have to warn you, your crew may be happier, but you have to accept they will perform differently.
Oh, why would we remove it?
Of course. Just come back if you want to work on it. We run a number of social programs. Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now. It'll be appropriate. I understand that no one should work for free, even in service of the community. As for the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the medbay. He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home.
Okay.
I'm afraid not. Even after you're healed, it takes time to recover from something like this. Most people have family and friends to lean on, but Tahir has no one. On top of that, he's a young and prideful man, so he won't accept help from UC security. Great, you'll find him over at the medbay. He's probably hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
You just gave us money?
I do odd jobs at evening hours. Crates, shelves, floors.
What?
Not much.
What are you doing, Vasco? What?
It's a quaint shop, isn't it? I like it here. Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well. Maybe a little, but that's not such a bad thing, is it? Better than all the noise and attention topside, if you ask me. Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. I only deal with associates that I know and trust. But if you do a small favor for me, I might feel comfortable opening my business up to you. All you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone. I'm not at liberty to discuss that yet, but I assure you, it's quite lucrative.
Is he a skooma dealer?
The contents are of no interest to you, and they're not contraband if that's what you're wondering. If you're uncomfortable doing this favor, you're free to decline. Fantastic. I eagerly await your return.
Oh, yeah, we can do it.
Stay out of trouble.
Dude's probably a skooma
No
dealer.
loitering, okay? I don't have the patience. Can't say I'll have what you need. But you're welcome to look. Ain't much. But take a look.
What? It's kind of just...
Take care.
I don't think it's stuff I need. Oh. Which one of you? Oh, it's that guy. Well, hey, it's still doing that. It's giving us, like... So we have a whole bunch of new quests.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns.
You got corn growing in your ear? That ain't good.
If you're looking for a tracker, you've come to the right place. If not, well... I've got nothing.
Is that up there? What?
Hey, you looking at getting into bounty hunting for the Trackers Alliance? Get yourself set up with a job from one of the mission boards in town. Not everyone's cut out for this line of work, but you'll be fine and get paid as long as you follow our motto, show no mercy, leave no quarter.
Oh.
I've got one I don't mind sharing with you. There was one time I had to track down one of our own. Someone I once called friend. She'd gone rogue. We have lists of our members and their contact information kept secret for obvious reasons. This one, she'd hacked into our systems and began to distribute lists to the highest bidders. You can imagine many people would kill to have this information. So I had to track her and stop her before she could make the first delivery. Let me tell you, it's not easy to hunt someone who knows all your tactics and techniques. But I found her. And when I did, I silenced her for good. On you? That's news to me. Although I have heard about someone paying bounty hunters to get rid of a few special targets. Let's see. Yep, it looks like that's you. My condolences. Still, that's got to be a mistake. I can clear this up for you if you're willing to part with some creds to grease the wheels. 3,000 creds ought to do it.
What? Oh.
Goodbye.
Alright. Oh, it's nighttime?
Dealing in art is, it's amazing what passes us.
Shh! Are you crazy? Keep your damn voice down.
Philo, sell high. I'm sure there's a wealthy banker in New Atlantis that will greatly appreciate what you just delivered to me.
What? You tricked me?
Oh, get off your high horse. I didn't trick you. You're just not very observant. What do you have to complain about? You're getting paid? Everything went smoothly. No one got hurt. It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to get your hands a little bit dirty. It pays very, very well. But I digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be on my way. Take care.
Did we miss something?
And let's not talk about this again. Goodbye.
I'm so behind on my work. When's the
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Talk to the bartender. I don't even know where they are. But I guess this will show us.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge. I will keep your items safe, Captain.
I do need to sell, like, some of this stuff.
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or, like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
I see.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question. I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
What?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the 2 we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
It's almost as if you think I'm made of credits. What is it this time?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, that would be a good time for one.
Sometimes I think you want to keep me around because I pay for everything.
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it and you know it.
I am at your service, Captain.
So that thing is Lydia.
wife has therefore decided it is best if I can dedicate my time to our business here for now. For both our sakes.
Wow. All right. Whatever works for the two of you, I guess.
What is this? Oh, no, this is a dartboard.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance. So I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Goodbye.
When's the last time you went up to see Brian?
I'm listening.
Is everything okay?
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Unintended.
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us.
Is this some kind of like Explorers Guild?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First, I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Probably take it and throw it into some junkyard somewhere. Because it just looks like a piece of metal.
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means. Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
Stir my crew member.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously. Goodbye.
Alright.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Oh, yeah. So we gotta go out over this way. Map doesn't seem to really help much. Oh. So they are here somewhere. What? Oh, just...
It's you and me from here out. Bye-bye.
I think it might be here.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right? Everything good? We're here to help.
Welcome. If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby. Most of MAST's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly. Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Wait, am I supposed to be going out here?
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run.
Is that what it's talking about with my skill? It is.
Through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Sure.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you... Something wrong with the exam? Sure thing. What do you want to know? Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there. For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the probationary mission, though, we'll be sending you out on a job all on your own. The specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time, but we're not about to ask you to storm a Crimson Fleet base or whatever. At least, not on Mission 1. More likely you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrols. There'll be a risk of hostile contacts, but that's far from guaranteed.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for your results. What can I do for you, applicant? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
What's wrong with Mars?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right,
So
I'll let it
it's like a
slide.
death ornament.
No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the Siths anyway. Sol System is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Alrighty. Oh, I have to keep talking to him?
Have some questions? Right. Got so wound up, bring...
Oh, I have.
All right.
The Sol System.
He's Martian. Word is he's got some fancy... Sol System is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
So...
Yes? You needed something?
Set the faction quest. What? No, we just leave her there.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice, know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell. Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of new, ridiculous if you ask. Anyway.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Since the colony war.
Does it get refilled when I'm here?
We can move on.
like it refueled or anything. Yes.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Enjoy Gagarin.
So it didn't use up anything. Huh. Oh. Okay.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Bye.
Oh. So. Oh. We already delivered it.
Net construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
You're not on my count. Is this Archmite related? I'm on Gagarin to make money, not friends.
Alright.
You from off-world? Well, like your destination's hot and dusty, Gagarin's got you covered.
So this is like a warehouse. Or it's like an Ace Hardware. Medical?
What time is it? Probably too early to pop by Lizzie's for a drink, huh?
This is not a bar. That ain't one either.
concerned about birth in school.
I don't mean to complain, but, are you sure these catwalks are safe?
Oh, I don't know.
They said Arkmite coming here was gonna bring jobs. Then they automate half their damn factory. Ingrates.
Not easy finding steady work. Can always talk to the Senata about joining the Vanguard. Shit.
I'm not seeing a
I wonder
bounty
if there are any
report
mining
here.
jobs on Mars these
Oh,
days.
wait. I don't think that works.
You one of those corporate drones?
Better than the trash,
Why is no one talking about bringing back mechs? Seems fine before Freestar banned them.
Share the catwalks, alright? I don't want to have to fish anyone else out of the Garen was the one industry city for a long time. Now, we got a little bit of everything.
Alright, well. Oh, what's here?
Welcome to the Vanguard Recruitment Office. Here to join the cause. If you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you. Ah, one step ahead of me. So, what brings you in today, then? I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns?
Military recruitment can certainly be thankless. We're happy to lend a hand.
Spoken like one who knows the slog. I'm guessing Marines?
Navigator Corps.
Navigator Corps. So you're intimately acquainted with hardship, then. Well, I appreciate you helping me with this minor one. You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzie Aheo at the local watering hole, Chief Pretorius at the security office, and Dr. Keala over at the clinic. I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up. That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse?
Yep.
If I knew how to do that, I wouldn't have to pay someone. But I trust you'll figure something out. So, does that mean you'll do it?
Yep.
Good. Once you're done, come back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis. not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin and want to change it. And those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated drinks. You one of them? More of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the earlier batches. Oh yeah? Fine. Let's discuss.
Okay. We're probably gonna fail this.
Ah, so I'd be doing community service then. How kind of me.
Wait, did that not work?
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to help her out. She does tip well. Yeah.
Hey.
You're funny. And not totally off base. Okay, I'll put up the damn posters. Now buzz off before I regret my decision.
Okay. Alright. Where to follow before exiting this area.
You know who's really to blame for Gagarin's problems? The Free Star Collective. UC wins the colony war, none of this ever happens.
I'm Dr. Keala. Are you a new patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup. Oh, well, hello right back at you. If you're ever in need of medical services, you just let me know.
Okay.
I like helping people. I grew up around here, so I already knew basically all of my patients from day one. My parents both worked the mines, and I saw how hard that can be on the body. Made me want to help folks around here. Ah. Zenaida warned me this day might be coming. Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery? So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all. I think you've been gravely misinformed about what a doctor does. Now, I'm just not comfortable posting this sort of material around the office, all right? I think you're just wasting your time here.
Okay. This one looks easy.
Zenaida always has been one of the good ones around here.
Okay.
That's not a bad point. It's not like they'd be heading off to the front lines. All right, I'll put them up. Tell Zenaida she wins, okay?
Nice. Okay.
tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge. You know, your stand-up routine leaves something to be desired. Though if you're gunning for a personalized tour of one of Gagarin's holding cells, that can certainly be arranged. But I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm Delitzo Pretorius, UC Security Chief. It's our job to deal with any law breaking around Gagarin, and we take that job very seriously. Now, was there something I can help you with? We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, the occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment. News in that start coming from my people sooner or later. Sure. Give 'em here. I'll throw 'em up in the office.
This one sounds pretty easy.
Yup. That old piece of leather necks helped me out of more jams than I care to remember. I owe her.
Alright. Well, that was easy.
Sure. Just tell Zeneda she's buying my next drink, alright?
I thought the security might be easy. What's going on there?
You managed to get those materials passed out? Folks didn't give you too much trouble, I hope. Really? Never thought in a million years Lizzie and Doc Keala would play ball. Good work. Here, what I owe you for the deliveries. And for your top-notch negotiation skills. Thanks again for helping out.
Alright, now let's get back to it.
Might be a while before we see one.
Did you lift off when you are, Captain?
Alrighty. I suppose we can take this. And maybe take that along with it. Both of these seem pretty good. Let's try it. I've never usually in like Skyrim put much into like speech, but we'll give it a try. I think these might be good too. Oh, that would have been good to put in before we started with all that. Oh well. Buy or sell 25 items. That one's easy. If it's possible to get everything like Skyrim, it would probably be good to start putting stuff into it. I don't know if there's a max level in this though yet.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan completed.
So this is... That's interesting. Pluto is a planet. Hey, Titan's on here. I've heard of that one. These would all be pretty cool to visit, I think. Let's go by Earth maybe next. Can we even land on Venus? Huh.
Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
Right. Do I need to be wearing this helmet all the time? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, so... That's cool. What is that?
Are you shooting at size now?
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-five figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir. Pass removal in progress. Watch your step.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always fine. Kiosk right here for you. You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Oh, you don't have anything to sell. What are you doing?
You think it looks bad out here? You should see inside.
Wait. What are those?
the saying go? Show no mercy, leave no quarter.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sedonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books. Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas, and we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. Oh, huh. You just got iron laying around. You know what? Never mind. I won't ask. Just drop it off for processing, then come back and see me for the next step.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
Major ship manufacturer, but that doesn't mean
worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account has played a part in
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
You get along, can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good. Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust. You're right, because I'm not telling you jack shit. Now you'd be wise to stick a beer in your mouth and mind your own damn business, because I don't put up with this sort of drama.
What?
Plenty. You don't do this job for... You don't guess. You know that. And you better know it if you want to keep drinking in my bar.
Alright.
What's your poison? He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Oh.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Yeah. Your companion can speak on your behalf.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me? Yeah, I get your point. And maybe he's not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way. I hear you. Maybe we can work something out. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
We gotta go to Venus. You know, I was thinking of going there anyway.
At least I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go home.
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
Oh, yeah?
Many people think psychology is only good for stiff drinks.
Alright.
Thought we'd struck oil. Turns out it was just another deep water deposit.
Oh, there it is. So... I wonder if these restock. It does seem like these ones are different. We'll probably be back here.
Found a clutch of heat leeches,
Lead? That's pretty cool though, being here on Mars.
Should I warm up the engines?
What happened gotta get more fuel. Yep, we gotta go to Venus.
They call the Great Serpent. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
Oh.
No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might.
Here's whatever this is.
There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
We can't land here?
Easy. 3 ships to our 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through.
I would just open fire on him. Maybe this is like a tutorial for stealth.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something. There's a UC sat. If we can get close enough. Exactly. Minimal ship.
long time ago.
What?
And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Am I supposed to be a higher level for this? Considering, like, how these guys are level 14? Can I land on you? Okay, that's cool. Alright. Okay. It's an extreme environment. Yes. Let's land on Venus. We haven't been, like, incinerated. I'm surprised the ship is, like, even still alive. Extreme ambient heat. What is that? Oh my. What? Yeah, we probably can't be here very long. I don't know how long we can be here. There's something over here, though. I wonder if there's any life on this planet. Some, like, giant worm or whatever.
zeroing in on anything useful? Our next stop is the moon. So long.
Not seeing anything now. I'm wondering if those are pirates or something. What is that? Cobalt? Cool. Looks kind of hazy over there. Oh shit. That's a toxic gas pit. Can I do something about you? Oh. That was probably a bad idea, standing in front of that thing. Unexplored geo. What? So how do I scan this? Colossal shards. Oh, it is hot. That's not good. else kind of nearby. Wait, who are you?
You're a tough one to track down. Wanted all over the settled systems with
Oh
bounty
my
to
god!
match. What, you don't know your own history? You must have done something to put all those zeros on your bounty. But it doesn't matter. I don't care what you did, only what you're worth. But you're hardly a stranger, are you? Because I know prey like blood knows red.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
since you seem confused by our presence, I'll break it down for you. Seems someone's gone and put an Ashta-sized bounty on your head.
How many credits you think fitted in Ashta, boss?
Good question. I'd say 2,000 creds would be enough to make us forget we ever saw you. Or we could just collect it the old-fashioned way. Does it matter? Why don't we just say your mother did it? I'll send her your remains with a card. Oh, we'll do more than that. Grab your forks, boys. We're eating good tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna just leave this. What do they give us? Dang, this thing has a ton of value though. Oh, this is a boost pack? That seems, pretty nice. Nice, sure, we'll use it. Starting to like, oh, it does have. It's got more. This has less airborne and corrosive. I guess we'll just use this. Okay. Wait, does that mean we're bleeding? Oh. extreme ambient heat warning, suit protection depleted.
To the moon, shall we? Let's see what you got.
Something like blasting stuff at us?
Until later.
What? What is that? Oh. Cool. No, it's just 350 degrees. Just more colossal shards. Rock pile. Uranium and aluminum. Wait. What? Oh. So far, I mean, it seems kind of safe over here on Venus. enjoying life so far, though. Which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know how useful Starfield is. Around a lot more than, or if I was just consistently taking damage from like the environment here, then yeah, I can see me getting off the planet pretty fast. There it is. I guess probably start making it back to the ship soon. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot here, but that is pretty cool to be here. Oh, that's a long ways back. something out way over there. Maybe along the way we can go see what's up over there. I wonder how much iron and stuff we can hold. What would happen if I just took off my helmet while over here? It would be cool if they put some kind of creature here, instead of it just being, like, empty. Because right now, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Oh, what? There's like a city here? Maybe?
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Oh, and we are encumbered carrying all this. Interesting. Maybe, we should give her some of this stuff.
Our next stop is the moon. I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
It's time to haul rocks.
Talk to you later.
Okay. If they're hostile, we're probably gonna turn back. Oh, yeah. Oh my! There's mines? that ship I saw earlier. Those guys aren't too bad. That might aggro Bozeman's though.
I don't think we're alone.
Oh. They see us. Earth's like abandoned or something? Why? I guess we'll have to go there to find out. Modified Grindel.
we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Semi-automatic. That's good though.
To the moon. Dropping off a few choice items.
Oh yeah. Okay. So those elliptic dudes are pretty much exactly what the other guys were wearing.
Okay.
Did I say 26,000 credits? Oh man. That is crazy. That's... I don't know, maybe that's not a lot in this game though. I don't know, like... Where are we? What is that?
You all take this shit.
What? How do I get off the ladder? Cool.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Did they take off? Oh. Oh my. They did take off. Oh my. Well, alright. Alright. Oh
Our next stop is... Want to see what I'm carrying? Maybe another time.
Okay. There's not. Wait. What is contraband? Heretic writings. Doesn't really seem like there's any place to sleep on here. Can I just put those there? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm thinking right now might be a good time to save. And stop for now. I wasn't expecting to just take some pirate ship. But alright. I should be able to... Well... We should be on tomorrow. Probably stream some more later. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. Yeah. Should be on some more tomorrow. You all have a great rest.